What's up guys, Nico here and welcome to another video and I hope you're all having a wonderful day today and today, um, I wanted today to be a bit more of a shorter video, so I'm not going to the caves today because I know for a fact that's gonna be a long time. It's gonna take a very long time because the last video was like 40 minutes and I apologize for such a lengthy video. But today, I am actually gonna do a more chill video, for the most part, but today I kind of just wanted to talk about, I guess, like, how you shouldn't take things for granted at all. And, like, what I mean by that is, like, you shouldn't, like, you know, say, like, say if you're, like, a little kid, right? You have all the freedom in the world, you don't really have any responsibilities or anything like that. You don't have to deal with any adult stuff or anything, right? Some kids take that stuff for granted and don't really care about it and don't really like live their childhoods and, you know, uh, take advantage of how much freedom they have to, do what they want until it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't take for granted of what you have in life. You shouldn't, take for granted that you have, loved ones around, that you have your family around, or you have friends, that are around. You know what I'm saying? See, I think today I'm gonna start making some more animals. Um, like stuff like that, right? Pretty much simple stuff like that. Hold on. And you shouldn't take, for granted the fact that you have, so many things that other people wish they had, but you have, you know what I'm saying? Like, make more chickens, more cows. How do I get here? See, look, baby chicken, baby cow, and then we're gonna have a baby pig. Growing the farm. But yeah, anyways, just you shouldn't, take for granted just everything that you have in life because, you know, because for a lot of you, you may not understand that you have it a lot better than a lot of other people out there, and that you should honestly be, like, truly grateful for what you have, and, not really, like, what's the word that I'm trying to think here, because I know there's something I'm trying to really think of specifically here. Kind of spaced out, my bad. But honestly, like, there's a lot of things, that people have in life and they really take for granted, like having, like, say, like, being able to live with your parents or, like, having parents that are around. Because I know a lot of people, parents were never really around or parents got divorced. Some people, were put up for adoption at a young age. Like, you should be, you know, grateful for the fact that you have, like, parents and that they're around. You shouldn't take, your parents for granted, or, say, like, your siblings, because there are people that don't have, brothers or sisters, and, honestly, they don't get to really experience what it's like to have siblings, you know, like, having, siblings is pretty cool to have, like, you can play, games with and stuff with them. Like, say if you're, like, younger, you got to play, with toys and stuff like that. Like, you got action figures or whatever. You got to make memories with your, siblings. You just can't take all those moments for granted, because when it's finally over, you finally realize that, you kind of took a lot of these moments for granted, and you should honestly really, like, enjoy the moment and be in the moment and make sure you do everything, you know, in life, pretty much at maximum effort, what I'm trying to say? Like, try to act like every day's your last day, because you don't know when certain things will just end, then you'll think back and you're like, man, I really wish I really, like, cared more about, say, like, spending time with, like, siblings, family, or, like, friends, and I wasn't too focused on other things where, honestly, like, relationships are really, with people and stuff, are really important, more important than you would know, you know what I'm saying? And also, like, also just don't, take for granted that you have, you know, all these things like, you know, all this technology and stuff that you could use that helps you a lot in life. And, you know, and the fact that, you know, I know a lot of you guys definitely play games, so, you know, you should all like not take for granted for the fact that you have the ability to play games and all of that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go look for sheep. Or, yeah, I'll look for sheep. I need wheat though. But you know, you get the point that I'm trying to really like get across here is that like honestly, like all these like moments and stuff that you have with people or like things that you have, you shouldn't take all this stuff for granted. You should also like be glad you got, you know, things that you have because you never know when you might not have certain things anymore and when or like if people go, you know, away and stuff like you know, like when you're growing up with friends, you know, people don't really realize that, you know, some people will not be able to get to hang out with people like with their friends all the time because as we grow up, you know, people, you know, tend to go away, you know, go to separate ways in life. And, you know, it is what it is, right? Because, you know, people, we all grow up, people get families, people get jobs, responsibilities. And, you know, we shouldn't take for granted the fact that we have all this time together and you should spend time together with the people that you care about, you know? Look at this other sheep. Come back here, bro. Yeah, I got them both. That's what I need. But yeah, you should also just, you know, shouldn't take for granted the peace that you have, because if you guys aren't really, you know, if you guys are enjoying life and stuff like that, and, you know, times aren't really tough, you shouldn't take those moments for granted, because honestly, you know, when things do get hard and tough, you know, you tend to really miss those times, and you really realize you take a lot of those moments for granted too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta really make sure you know, live your life to the fullest and try to, you know, do what you want to, you know, enjoy life, do what you want to do with stuff, you know. Let's see. Almost got the sheep to the pens. It's perfect. Nope, don't get stuck. Come on over. But yeah, I know for a lot of you guys also, by the way, like I know I'm pretty sure some of you guys are some younger viewers as well. If you're in school and stuff like that, you know, don't take those moments for granted either. The fact that you're in school, you know, make sure you enjoy it because, you know, like you have friends and stuff like that. Like those are pretty much like during like school, like elementary, high school. Those are gonna be the only time you're gonna have to be able to hang out with friends and stuff like that until, you know, life happens and people get too busy and stuff like that, which is sad that happens, but you know, it is what it is, you know. Which I mean, for me, like all my friends are busy with, you know, stuff in life, and that makes sense, you know, like we all got responsibilities and we all have stuff we gotta do, and you know, we don't get to hang out as often, but you know, I realize that, you know, as time goes on, not everyone's gonna be able to hang out together and stuff like that. My God, what is this? Come on, man. Get in the pen. Go in the pen. Come on in. You know, so whenever I hang out, like, say, my friends, or, you know, I try to make sure, like, every moment counts, you know, I try to talk to all my friends and stuff, because I know, like, there's just gonna be times where I just won't see friends for a long time, because we're busy, you know, we got stuff to do, you know, because unlike, you know, back in high school and elementary, we don't have all the time in the world to hang out, play video games and all that, you know, like, we don't even get to text each other all day because like I said, we're doing stuff, you know? Like we're all going to college, we're working jobs, you know, saving up money, you know, for our future and stuff like that, you know, just stuff like that, you know. So, and especially like just don't take any of these moments for granted and all this extra time you have for granted, you know. because, you know, sooner or later you'll regret a lot of things, you know, because, like I said, you took things for granted. All this free time and all the stuff that you have, you know, or being able to be around your family, friends, you know. I'm sorry if this is more of I guess, more of a, I guess, sadder video. More of a sad one than anything like, you know, great or hopeful. Also, this sucks because I have a witch that is killing me. Oh, never mind. Okay. Sorry, that was a little distracting, but anyways, yeah, just, you know, that's just the message I just kind of wanted to, you know, send out there is just don't take things for granted. Don't take anything for granted. Because if you do, you will regret it. And, you know, like, we all have regrets. And that's just a part of life, and we just gotta learn from our mistakes. But anyways, sorry for the more sad, like, sad toned video. You know, I didn't really mean for it to be kind of more depressing more than anything now that I really think about it. But, you know, it is what it is. But I also wanted this video to be shorter because, you know, I know a lot of you guys don't have the time to sit down and watch 40-minute videos like I did, you know, with the last one. So, yeah, anyways, if you guys, you know, have made it this far into the video, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. You know, sorry if it made some of you guys, you know, sad or worried or whatever, you know, or anything, you know. I apologize for that, but I just hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, guys.